I guess it's, you are in YouTube right now. Okay, everybody, good morning, everybody. You are here one more time in YouTube to make one more time English conversation. Today, we're going to talking about daily challenge women, work and family. Today, you are here with amazing people, Luis, Lilian, Iago, Felipe, Tainá, Ricardo, Bruno, and Yanka, and to discuss about this amazing topic. But first, to make better our conversation, I will split in another rooms because you are in 9. I think it's become better to divide us, and I will make more, I guess, 2 rooms. Yeah, it will become better. In another room, guys, please start with the presentation, be respected with the other's time, and enjoy the conversation because it's time to learn and make mistake. Don't be shy about to make mistake because it's time. And enjoy the time. In a few minutes, more or less 40, 45 minutes, I will back you out to finish our conversation. Finish, okay? If you receive invitation, please accept it. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, you are here in the mini rooms with Lilian and Yanka. For people on YouTube, I'm Rosalia. I'm 58 years old, and today I will guide one more time this conversation here. Every Thursday, I'm here with in the same time to have this conversation. 1 hour trying to speak 100% in English. Today, we're going to talking about the difference between women and men and this challenge, work and family. Because sometimes work-life balance is often talking about as a personal choice, but in really the daily routine is not the same for men and women. Although they may work at same time of hours, the responsibility at home is different for men and women because the women sometimes don't have the capacity to see what need to do at home, and the whole about only in the possibility to see the dirty clothes, they need to wash them, to collect them, to put them away, the concern about the children, whether they ate, they sleep, they student, whether the house is or needed to be organized. Then today we are going to talk about this a little bit about this and how it can be a little equality for both parts. Okay, for people from YouTube and don't know what is it, this is Talking Talk, and one more time the English immersion. If you want to know more about this conversation, about this platform, please go to below this video. You'll find the link and have more information, and you can participate here with us. You can start with you, Lilian. Present yourself to start our conversation, please.
Okay, so I'm Lilian. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I'm from, no, I live in Rio de Janeiro. I work as a data analyst. Today, my mind is like confused because I needed to wake up very early to deal with some problems at work. And this week for me isn't hasn't been easy because I had a lot of problems, and right now I have a big problem, and there's a problem. I don't know if you have problems when you see the problem and you think I don't know how to solve that. and I'm the middle of one of these problems. But I'm okay. I like cooking. I like watching soccer. And yesterday my team lost. So I think this
Yeah,
week is not my week.
my day. Okay, take a breath and take it easy for now. And you, Bianca?
I am truly sorry about that, Lilia.
Yeah.
Truly sorry. We all know how it is like, how it is feeling like that because it's hard sometimes. The adult life, it's crazy. But well, morning. My name is Bianca. I am 29 years old this year. I'm gonna be 30 years old. I'm really excited to this. I don't know. I am hoping a change, a magical change, you know.
Keep
It's
changing.
impossible, but I am really, I don't know. I think that I'm already feeling this change. But yeah, I am a sociologist and demographer, and nowadays I'm living in Philadelphia, US. I'm gonna return to Brazil in some weeks. Actually, in 2 weeks maybe. I think it
You
will
back to
be
Brazil or on to visit?
back to Brazil.
Uh, it's
My
finished. The time
internship
is
is
over.
ended. Yes, I'm gonna
But
return in February 16th. So yeah, in
mm,
2 weeks, more or less, a
you are
little bit more.
anxious or a little sad?
I'm really anxious, to be honest. I'm really
Uh,
anxious. Like I said, I think that being 30, some points in my mind changed and some goals in my life became clear. Like I love Brazil. I think now, Rosario, here it's minus 40 14 Celsius degrees, menos 14 graus. And to be honest, I'm not this kind of person. I'm afraid of going out, stepping out and dying, by froze, by cold. I don't know. I want to go to the gym, work out, but I'm so
it's so
sad because
sad.
I'm gonna have to
No.
leave the house. A lot of snow down outside
Yeah.
of the house.
No, no,
And
no.
I'm sorry, I'm not like that. I'm not this kind of person. I admire people who are like who is, oh yeah, people that like this kind of weather. Like we have different kinds of humans, so we have different weathers for everyone. It's not mine.
But
I'm
you
sorry.
are without jacket because you have warmer hour.
Yes, inside of the house we have
Yeah.
a central heater. So, but I have been inside of the house since next Friday. Like I didn't go out since last Friday. I am stuck inside the house, It will be
Yeah.
1 week.
I
Yeah.
understand you because the day are maybe rainy, a little cold. I'm stay at home. I love it. Imagine in this cold you are passing now, this weather. I think I will be at home all the time. Okay, guys, we can start with the first question. Oh my God, is not was proposed to stay here only men, women, because I maybe I could have left a man to discuss that, but it's okay. Let's talk about men today. In your opinion, Yanka, what are the biggest challenges women face when trying to balance career and family life?
The biggest challenge is to take care of everything, I guess. Usually we have in our minds that men will be a provider, like bringing money to the home, but the rest, usually in my mind, women do, usually. So taking care of the babies, taking care of I can see the woman between the raising the youngers and
Mhm.
helping the oldest to pass, like raising the children and so on, but taking care of their parents sometimes that are old. So it's a huge job taking care of both
Yeah.
and caring about the house and sometimes working outside too. And we don't see the housework, like cleaning the house, as a job sometimes, but it is a job. And we have a professional to do this, the cleaners usually. And if you don't have a cleaner, you have a wife to do this for you. But you don't consider this as a job. But it is a job that isn't paid. You don't receive money to do this. You receive love if you are a lucky person. But if you don't, it's just a heavy weight to carry alone. I'm not saying that men do not carry a lot of weight alone too, but thinking about women, I feel this way, and I'm afraid of being this, you know.
Don't be afraid, it's normal. Because nowadays it's different because a long time ago, men doesn't accept to do something at home because put all this responsibility in women. But nowadays they are accepting more to divide everything with the men and women between them. And you, Lilian?
I think human we have two types of problem. Time, but it is a common problem for everyone in indefinite genre. But another problem is the pressure. The pressure in human are higher than pressure in men. I think the main problem is because we need to prove for everyone that we are capable than men. We have the same skills. We have the same we have all the skills, but when someone, even human, compare us to another man, we always need to prove more. We need to do more, and I think it is not woman by woman, but it's like the society, and even women they do that. They compare men and human.
Yeah, but something that you said, I'm thinking about the women comparing with other women too, because it's so you see sometimes the women say you don't know to make a bread, you don't know make a cake. Why you doesn't learn to do that? You don't learn it yet, but never ask for a man if you know or not to do this stuff to make this kind of thing at home. In my opinion, I think it's more as a hobby. I like to do it because it's more as a hobby but my husband never say you don't know, you don't make a bread today, you don't make a cake. Only because it's for me it's a hobby. I like so much to make a cook, for example. Sometimes I'm nervous, then I will make some cookies. My husband say, I love when you are stressed because you make different thing to eat. No, only because I want to do. But the difference between that, it's harder because you see so many women go to work and thinking about all the things at home. The men never realize that, because sometimes I say for my husband, why I need to realize all this stuff at home? You only wash the dish and say, okay, go to rest. No, have so many things to do yet, but they don't realize it. I don't know if it was a culture or beliefs, I don't know. And Lilian, what impact does having children usually have as a woman's career progressing?
Actually, I don't know because I don't have children yet, but I think it's like you need to dedicate more time to create and give good values for a child. And for example, nowadays I can study 2 to 3 hours per day, and I know
Yeah.
when I have when I had if I had a children, it wouldn't possible. So
Yeah.
I think it is the time you need to it is not to spend, but you need to dedicate.
Yeah, I think it could be possible because the women always find the way to do what they want to do, because you could study with the children, with them, take care of them, and study. You'll find the time to do anything. And you, Yanka, you don't have.
Yes, I think that women could do it. But you know, like, can you imagine a man doing the same? Yeah, so it's so funny, isn't it? Like, it's so weird actually. But having a child, in my perception, the child is the mom responsibility always. It's not, I don't agree with this, I disagree totally, but I
Yeah.
think that we naturalize that. Because usually if you separate, the child will be with the mom, you know, the responsibility always is the mom's responsibility to feed, to put clothes when it's cold, to care about the child. And sometimes when you are married, you have two childs, your child, and your husband that
Husband.
became a child
Three
sometimes,
child.
because you have to care about them. And one interesting studies, girls, I can find this, it's a real study, is that the life expectancy of men it's higher when they are married than women. Like women when are single, their life expectancy it's higher. So men survive more when they are married, and women survive more when they are single because the conditions are different, you know. Like
Mhm.
when the guy are married, they have some women to care about them, to feed them, to do not let them drink all day, to put some responsibility sometimes. And women otherwise have a lot more responsibility to care about. They stress sometimes kill us, anxiety to depression to care about everything. But returning to the question about career, I think as Lilian said, we have the time problem, and raising a child observe a lot of time. We have to invest a lot of time raising someone, and it's a time that you could be investing in your career, developing yourselves and so on, but you decided most part of the time to do this, to raise a child and so on. But if this could be more balanced, like this time division could be fair for men and women, you know, and then the onus wouldn't be only for the woman, could be care about the both, like both raising the child, you know,
Yeah.
not only the woman having to wake up in the night to take care of the children, or only the woman going to the daycare child, como que eu
A daycare
falo?
child.
Daycare child to pick the child and do whatever things, caring about the food, everything, like worry. It's something that absorb some energy that we could use to the
Yeah.
job sometimes.
Mhm.
So it's just balance, you know. We could have children, we should have children because it's a beautiful thing in our life, but we should balance more the race not the race problem, the race thing that we have to do with this child. I think we could raise in a balanced way, I guess.
Yeah, you said everything that I was thinking, because you had a children. It's not easy to balance it between career and progress career, because at the beginning, when you are how can I say it, the first day at the born children, you need to stay at the home. If you are and start your career, you are stay for more or less 4 or 6 months far this career, because all your thoughts are for your children, your little children in this moment. And it's difficult to start again. To the people are there with you. When you back to the job, you need to room to oh my gosh, accomplish all the things that these people already accomplished, because you are behind. Then it's not easier, I know, but I think everything is. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud in this moment, because I have 2 children. It was so hard to balance this time, because I was starting in the career. My children was in this time 3 and 6 years old. In this moment, start to go into the school. Then we start with our supermarket. Then I needed to stay here all the time, but it's harder to left than with others, to need to balance it all the time holy about them, holy who are taking care then or not. Then it was harder, because my husband trying to help, but it's difficult too, because don't have the same care with the mom. I don't know. It's but it's possible, but it's so hard. And number three, do you think employers offer sufficient support to working mothers? Lilian, do you think it's possible?
I think it depends on the company. I work for a company and you have a good support for mothers, but I saw a lot of posts on social media for women that they were fired because they came back from the license. So I think depends on the company. But for me, I have the privilege to choose nowadays. I can choose. I can choose the and not the values, but the behavior of the company. And I need to choose a company that has like the same principles that you have, and you combine with our lives. Yeah, for people that have the same privilege that I have today. I know this is not the reality for everyone, and I know for some sectors it's not possible. But if you have this possibility, it is good to
Issues.
combine, to match
Mhm.
the principles. But I think the government, they are like thinking more about the mothers, because we need to have more children, uh, because we want to retire, and we need to have more people in the society.
Yeah, nowadays need to have more people, need to raise more children. And you, Yanka?
I have a question actually, Rosalia, because I was thinking, what is the problem, you know? And sometimes I think that it was the way that we raised sometimes our boys. For example, it's common for girls playing with dolls and caring about the dolls and so on. And the boys, it's usually playing with
Playing.
cars and so on. But when we put a doll, for example, for a guy, for a boy, this boy usually is seen as a gay person, you know. When the boy starts to do some woman stuff that is caring, it's not
Mhm.
woman stuff, it's caring. You have
Yeah.
to cook for yourself when you became an
Yeah.
adult. You have to nanny your children when you became an adult. You know, these woman activities that it's just an adult functional activities. Sometimes this boy is seen as a gay person. So
Mhm.
what do you think? Do you think that we are raising our children separating genders,
No.
like this is a boy stuff, this is a girl stuff, or should we just think about a human stuff, you know?
Yeah. I always say for them, you need to do everything at home because for never depend on others to do things for you. If you one day, for my boy, if you find a girl, it's not because you need to have her to help you in the stuff at home, because you already know it's could be for love. For my daughter, it's same. You need to do everything at home. You need to learn everything because you don't know in the future, because you need to survive and without depending on the others. In the time when I was at supermarket, I always had someone to take care of them at home because I always going to home at 7 a.m. and back 7 at night. Then it was difficult to stay all the time because they always was with me, but I can't take care all the time. Then always I put them 1 week. You will take care of all stuff at the home. In another week is your time. Then they learn all this stuff at home. But I can say that my boy learned more than my daughter because my daughter never learn sufficiently because your room all the time are messing. It my boy are everything clean and and oh and your then he learned to cook and she doesn't. Then after getting married, need to learn alone, but always are there to learn. But it was since today they know. But I remember my father because you are in 6 men and 2 women at the home. You are in 8 siblings. But my father every week put one of my brothers clean the house, hang up the clothes, or do the stuff at home without complying. If you comply, you will repeat everything. Then in this time, we would think it's a little castigo, I don't know. But nowadays, you think he was trying to learn them, to teach them, more or less this. And I don't know if you already answered this question. Only me, I think. Okay. About employers offer sufficient support to work mothers? I think no.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I agree with what Lilian said, and I was thinking about your job too, Rosalia, because you had someone helping you sometimes, but my mom didn't, for example, you know. And imagine like you are at the job and then you receive a call from the school saying, "Oh, Yanka is sick. Yanka is with high temperature. Someone must to pick up
Always I go to
her."
home.
Yeah, imagine like I think that the sometimes it's difficult to do that for a company. I know that, but
Yeah.
how to deal with this with a single mom that doesn't have someone to help her, you know, how to deal with these obstacles that sometimes we have to face alone. If you don't have money to pay someone to care about your children, if you don't have your mom, like the children grandma, to care about the children, to help you, it will be difficult, mainly when this child gets sick, for example, what you're gonna do, you know? And again, the paternity license too, we have a good maternity license, but I think that the fathers should have too a good paternity license to care about the children and help, you know, like if the mom have 3 months, the guys should have a time to care because they care about their children too. I truly believe in that. And they should have a time to raise with dignity their child because it's difficult this and men have feelings too, like they care about their children, you know. So I think it's important to think about the paternity license to help in this process, mainly in the beginning, at the beginning.
Yeah, I think in this case, government needs to give this support for employees to give this time for men to help women in this moment, because only employees stay with this is harder, because I passed for this time with at the same year 4 women are engaged. Oh my gosh, embarazada. They it was harder because you need to pay every month for them at home, and the government didn't support us. It's a little thing supporting, you need to pay a biggest. Then it was so hard. I need, in this case, government could help more employees to give the support for employers. And then you can, oh, I was talking more or less, what do you think about is that I had said now about the government could support more employees to give the support for employers, motherhood? Bianca.
I don't know. To me, it's a little bit ambiguous. Like for a small entrepreneur, I think that the government should give more support, not only in this, in a lot of things, taxes, for example, and so on. But for small companies, I truly believe that they should. For billionaires, you already know my opinion. Like they are billionaires. They should they should do more, you know, for the population, not only the government, because they are billionaires. This is already unfair. But in this point, I agree. And I think about daycare too, child daycare, you know, we should have more spots to the mothers put their children at these daycare centers with a good quality, of course, help the small companies with this part of the maternity license, paternity license, and so on. Let's see what more. There's so many things that I can't remember now. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yeah,
more.
because as you said, for a small company, it's so hard, because I remember I had 15 employees, and 4 was in the license paternal motherhood. It was so hard because the government can help a little with tests, but I was paying more or less 1,200 real for each one at home, and receive for government 400 only the taxes. Then I work more 4 years only to pay for these 4 employees at the home. Then it was so hard. The government never help us. Then it started separating the employers and the women, especially women, because they are in the time to have children. Then it's hard for a small company to have more women in between your employers. It starts make a difficult separate, I don't know, apart these women and the employers. It was a time, but I think need to have some rules here, because if a small company had more than 10 employees and one was at the home, it's okay. Had the children, it's okay. The government will support it because the tax will cover this. But if have less, it's impossible. How you have, imagine you have 10 employers and 5 women and 5 men, and 4 with this women at the home, you are paying them at home. It's hard for employers. You can understand because I had passed for this. I had this experience. Okay. What do you think, Lilian, about this? The government could provide more support for employees.
Another day I was chatting with a woman from Ukraine. I think she's from Ukraine. Maybe I'm confusing the country, but I think it is Ukraine. And she said that in her country, they can take 2 years to take care of the son or daughter, and the government ensure their jobs. And I thought it is amazing. So this is my thought. We need to have the same rules that Ukraine. 2 years, 2 years for me will be amazing, because I'm
Yeah.
suffering about the possibility to 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 let my son or daughter to a school with and 1 year. 1 year is
Oh
too
my
young.
gosh. Yeah.
And she also said that they give some things for men, for the fathers, but I don't remember, because I focused on only 2 years. I don't remember the rest of the things.
Oh, amazing. Imagining you can have this time to take care. But I think after 2 years, it's so hard to left them in daycare, because you start to have so many different health problems, because they are so weakened yet. Oh, I don't know. It's harder. And the number 5, you go change the responsibility and stay far to the government and employers. Now to partner. How can partners share the responsibility at the home more equality, Lilian?
I think the first thing is not thinking that they are helping.
Yeah.
They are not helping. They have the same responsibility. And after that, I think everything can be better.
Yeah.
In my house, my husband knows that I don't have more responsibility than him. So yes, I have some errands that they doesn't have, but we try to have a balanced routine, to follow a balanced routine each other. So, but I don't know more things. I think the first thing is, you are not my helper. You are my partner, so you have the
Yeah.
same responsibilities.
Yeah, nowadays, as I said, it's easier, because I remember you rising, listening to all my siblings, even me too, asking for my mom. Mom, what is my pants? Mom, what is my tears? Mom, what is my all the time? Why never we ask father, what is dad? I need to that. But it's then you raising with them in inside of the mind that the responsibility is for the women, not the men. Ah, my gosh, it's so hard. When I get married, my husband start thinking that I was there to take care of them with him. Then the first thing that he asked to me, your wonder coat to go to take a shower and a tower. Then I said, why you ask it to me? You don't know what is it? No, but I want to take a shower. It's okay. Go take and go to the bathroom. No, it's make you scared. No, go and do it because you are only married. I'm not here to take care of you. I'm here only getting married to you, to live together. But it's continue repeating and repeating all the time. You need to always fight with this. Even nowadays, I need to say. Yesterday, I was hung clothes, I think. Then I said, "Why I'm here doing it? You are in cell phone." Then she said, "Why? What? You are here and me here. Put the clothes to dry." Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Then, because I'm 35 years already doing it. I never see you washing my hand, minhas calcinhas. Then I need to do, I'm doing it without thinking about it because I was thinking about this immersion. Then I ask to you, then it make you laugh and go to do your thing too. Then, oh my gosh, you are always doing it without thinking what we are doing because make it normal, but it's not normal. What do you think, Yanka?
Yes, I think that they should take responsibility. We were naturalized, we were
Mhm.
taught to do this thing, to care about everything, and we know that now, né? Now we know that. I
Yeah.
think they should take responsibility, asking like, because the most part of the time, the argument that they use is that I didn't know, you didn't tell me, but do I have to told you? Could you ask me? Or just because bom senso is asking too much. Okay, but could you ask me then? Oh, do you need some help? Can I do something? Like, I don't know, sometimes it seems that they are blind because the problem is there, they could do it, but sometimes they didn't know. Okay, so
Yeah.
ask, take the responsibility,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and do it. Do not keep asking the wife, look, like, oh, where is the stuff? Where is someone? Where is the thing? Sometimes, once I had a boyfriend that was doing, he tried to do the lunch for us, like it was the responsibility that he took. And I was working, and then he started to ask me, oh, where is the spoon? Where is the
What?
rice? Where is the garlic? And I was like, am I gonna be a tourist guide for you in your own kitchen? Like, it's your kitchen. Am I gonna be your tourist guide
Yeah.
in your fucking kitchen?
Yeah.
It was so like it seems that they pretend to be stupid sometimes. No, I don't know. Like, take the responsibility, guys. It's only that.
Yeah.
Take and do it. I believe in you guys. If you are watching this on YouTube, I believe in you. You can do a lunch without asking, where is the spoon?
Yeah. When my husband asks for something, I say in the same place where it is for almost 20 years. Ah, But I don't know if they don't wanna learn or se faz de bobo. I don't know.
I think they don't have like enough connections in their brain because I think because we need to repeat the same thing
Yeah.
so many times,
Yeah.
and they have the audacity, I don't know how to say it in English, to say that we don't pay attention on them. So I think they don't have enough connections.
Guys, girls, that is one thing that I hate. I repeat all the time, and he do the same for a long. In the bathroom, the paper toilet, all the time that when I'm going to the bathroom, are in the other place, never the place where I left. He use it and put in another place. Every time that I go there, I'm in other place. Oh my God! Sometimes when we go together, then because you have two space, two skin to brush the teeth, then when I see the paper there, I it for the other place. Then, oh, okay, I was about to put the right place, but you never put the right place. Why? But as Lilian said, you repeat the same thing. It's like don't have connection. I don't know. Only is, oh my gosh, are you back people to our room to know how was there in a few minutes? That's something. Some men say it's not for ever men, but they say, "Oh, my wife is so annoying." But sometimes what is behind this disappointment? What is he not doing? I will ask for some men here because this question is more for men, I guess. Oh, come back people for the another room. Iago, Luis, Tainá, Ricardo, I guess other two go. Leave the room. Okay. I was asking for my colleagues here because some men say my wife is so annoying. What is behind this disappointment? What is he doing, not doing? Luis, what are you thinking about this? It's
I,
some
I,
men, it's not everyone.
I don't know. I never felt the sensation because my wife is a hundred the most cool person in the world, you know. So I don't know how to, and I don't know because I think when someone have a fake marriage, these things
Mhm.
can happen, you know. But I never felt this kind of situation, so no.
Okay, congratulations. Uh, and you, Iago, how was the conversation? How about this? Some men says my wife is so annoying and complying about everything.
Uh, I don't have a wife yet, but I have a great girlfriend that will be my future wife.
Yeah. How was the conversation in another room?
Was very good. Tainá and Ricardo, our conversation was was a pleasure, and that's it. Our conversation was very, very communicative.
Okay, thank you. And you, Tainá, how was the conversation in another room?
It was good. The guys brought many great points.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And you, Ricardo, how was the conversation? Another room? How about the wife is a little annoyed? Sometimes you think the men need to do more than they are doing.
The conversation, that's a nice conversation. Tainá Iago, that's a friendly person, so and the conversation's good, né? Increase a lot of knowledge in my life. Regarding my wife, that's I believe that is this kind of situation occurs the both sides. Né? Sometimes I don't feel well, I have problems, became sad. Sometimes I'm a patience person, sometimes not. Is I'm a human, like every person. So there is up and down in life. Sometimes I consider myself a intelligent person and the help. Sometimes not. Sometimes I need help. So it's a partnership. So in this case, sometimes I help. Sometimes me feel helped. That's it.
Okay, thank you for sharing with us. Okay, guys, I will finish our conversation because the time is on. And thank you so much to be here. Bianca, Lilian, Iago, thank you. Luis, Tainá, Ricardo, and two others that leave before to back to main room.